Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Mike, and today we're looking at how beginners can buy CultDAO. So, first things first, you're going to need Ethereum. Now, how are you going to get Ethereum? Well, if you don't have any yet, you're going to go to Bitcoin ATM Radar. Now, here's the thing, this is going to cost you more than if you were to buy it through an exchange. So, you only do this if you're going to buy small amounts or if you can't wait at all or you have no other options, right? So, you're going to need Ethereum. So, you're going to come here, you're going to click. First, you go to coinatmradar.com, right? Then you go down Ethereum, right? So, click Ethereum. Now, depending where you are, let's just say you're in the US. So, you're going to come like this. You're in New York. Click, whatever. You get the idea, right? Now, you'll be able to buy it there. It'll be very expensive. You'll probably pay a 10% fee. Now, the other way is to go to an exchange. Now, you go to an exchange like Coinbase, right? You register, and then you're able to buy whatever you want. You send them an e-transfer, wire transfer, and then here's the key. So after that, you're going to need this extension called MetaMask, right? So this is the website. You go to metamask.io. Now, this has to be the right website. If it's not, there are a lot of fake ones. So make sure that it's the correct URL. Always has an HTTPS. Click the lock, make sure information, right? So just make sure that it has this lock here and there's nothing wrong with it. There's no red, there's no line through it, and it's at .io. Very important. You're going to download. Now this is going to take you to the Google Store or whatever browser you're using, right? So you can use any one of these three. Now you're going to install, right? Yeah, so just make sure when you're installing any one of these things, make sure that the users and reviews are high, because there are a lot of these fake apps, and if you download a fake app, you're going to lose all of your crypto. So this is pretty simple. I don't want to go through every step for you, but essentially you're just going to download this, follow the steps, and you just simply save the password. Now the passphrase. Now, that's the most important part of this whole thing. When it tells you to save the passphrase, you have to save it in a safe location without saving it to your cloud account. I wouldn't save it even on your computer, because if your computer gets exploited in any way, it's gone. So no copy and paste, nothing like that. Actually write it down, and I would save it in a safety deposit box and then potentially in a safe or something like that. Or maybe, yeah, you definitely want it to be in a safe location, because if you just give it to a family member, they might lose it. Somebody might access it. Next thing you know, it's like your crypto is gone. So once you've downloaded your MetaMask, this is what it's going to look like here. This is it, MetaMask. So you'll have different accounts. You'll be able to create more accounts. You'll be able to connect the hardware wallet. Now, we're not going to get into that right now. We're going to make this very simple. Last step, once you've got your Ethereum in your wallet, that is accomplished by, of course, buying your Ethereum from one of the ATMs, and then simply using this address right here, account number 1. You're going to put that into the ATM, scan it, whatever, and they're going to send you your Ethereum. Then you're going to have a balance. You're going to go to a site called uniswap.org. Okay, now uniswap.org is where you're going to actually buy your cult. You see, here it is. Now, I know this is, a lot of steps here, guys, but bear with me. It's going to be worth it. Now, then you're going to come to a site called CoinGecko. Now, let's see what's going on. CoinGecko. Now, you come here. This is the final step. I promise. Okay, this is where you're going to get the contract address. Click copy. Okay, so that's how you're going to find it on the exchange. So this thing called uniswap.org is the exchange. This is where you're going to find the coins before they get listed on Coinbase and all the major exchanges. Now, you're going to click down here, paste. You see, I've already added it, but that's essentially what you do. You copy and paste the token address, boom, it comes up. It's already there. Okay, we're good. And then you're going to go, this is the top one, you're going to go Ethereum, right? Because you don't have anything else. You're going to go to Ethereum. Let's just say we have 1 ETH. For 1 Ethereum right now, you get around 1 billion, right? Or what does it say? 100 million. Now, when you do this with CultDAO, here's another thing. With CultDAO, there's a 0.4% tax. So so you have to do this thing called adjusting slippage. You have to come here to the settings and you have to put this to at least 1%. But, maybe go 2. It can kind of be, it's iffy because this one does have a lot of movement. So you can easily have your transaction fail if your slippage is too low. So this is, don't want to get really too into it, but this is what you'll potentially lose in the transaction through the difference in price. So they're telling you right now your transaction may be front run. This means that somebody else might buy the coin before you and then sell it back to you like a bot. So keep this number low. 2 means that you won't lose more than 1.5 on top of the 0.4, right? So try maybe 1.5, and if that fails, 2. But again, if it fails, it might cost you 10, 20 bucks. So it's not like, this is risk free. So that's why I personally like to keep it high. I think when I was buying at 2.5 or something. That might be a little bit too high, but I had a bunch of transactions fail, so I don't want that to happen again. So you do that, right? Now it tells me the balance is insufficient here, but essentially this would say swap. First you'd have to confirm or approve the transaction. That would be 1 transaction, might be $5. Then it's going to tell you, okay, you've approved everything, then you can swap it. It's going to come up as a button called swap, and you're going to click it, and then you're going to go through with the transaction. That's pretty much it. That's how you do it. I'm trying to think if there's something I'm missing here. No, I think that's it, guys. So that's how you get CultDAO. So anyway, if you like this video, if this helped you in any way, make sure you don't like and don't subscribe. All right, guys, take care.